Hello and welcome to Mason Gaming. She's been very busy. She fought this skeletal dragon that popped up from nowhere. Not sure what his story was. We held Battle of Champions here in Bleak Falls just to get a bit of revenge on the White Lord. He gave us a hard time earlier. And we hit this bandit chief so hard he died standing up with his arms crossed, which I thought was quite funny. So, where are we now? We've popped over to Evangeline. Let's have a quick peek what our level is now as well, because we've done some significant leveling up since last time. Level 31, almost 32. And yeah, looking at armour now, so light armour's at 70, and we are just about ready to take our matching set perk. So that's why we're here. We're going to do a big armour boost all in one go, because we're still pretty fragile. Alchemy is at 80, so it's ready for its 5th perk, and I've still neglected to take the concentrated poison perk, which is a bit of a fail. I'll have to get onto that shortly. Destruction hasn't gone up as much as we'd hoped. It's at 66, which is fine, but we still haven't invested quite as many perks as we could have done. We joined Dawn Guard though, and we rescued Florentius, and we picked up some restoration training very, very easily, which opened up Stendarr's aura, which is good because undead are a bit of a blind spot for her. Iron Flesh in alteration, and two-handed is pretty basic still. Picked up some good gear though. There we go, steel battle axe of fiery souls. I'm in two minds whether to maybe blend that with the silver greatsword, you know, and have a decent undead killer going on, and we obviously lose some carry weight as well. So that'll be handy. Elven greatsword of blizzards, awesome. That's proved to be a great item so far, and it's only going to get a bit stronger too. And we still have Stormfang on the go, boasting 37 points now. Went and battled Croesus for the alchemy boost. Pretty uneventful battle, he just got wallops with the silver greatsword. Some trinkets. And found this in a chest, so that's the first item. Getting great luck with destruction so far. Decent braces, not quite as good as I'd hoped, but 25% boost, you can't complain. Bit of a stamina boost, and the rest of the gear is the same. Been running these weakness to magic poisons just because they encompass all of our elements, so they're great for blending with the shouts and weaponry as well as all our magic. And these are even nastier than they were last time you saw them. So they're our boss killers, as long as they're not immune to poison. Some destruction potions, and I'm running that as my primary healing potion at the moment, and then just some resistance ones. Spells, picked up some good ones with the Dawn Guard, Stendarr's aura there ready to be popped, and we've upgraded our concentration spells now. We're on Wall of Frost and Wall of Storms. So let's get in here and see what mischief we can get up to.
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being...
Definitely one of my favourite missions, this one. Anyone who's looked at my other builds, I use it in pretty much every build. Just because, well, why not? I mean, You can't use it for its intended purpose, this the Ancient Knowledge perk anymore, because it doesn't even work with Dwarven armour, so may as well just bolt it onto every other one. Unless you're a purist, then you just completely avoid the quest completely, which is a shame because it's a good quest. Must have run past that chest about 100 times. Still just running level 1 Mark for Death. Find it, does the job. And as you can see, you can spam it loads as well. I mean, that's not even got any shout reduction. It'll just give you an extra couple of points of damage per encounter. So as you can see, I run a purely, as much melee as possible, and then I only switch over to concentration casting, when she's in real trouble. And I'm looking for gems in here. That's why I will be searching most of the bodies, because you do this one mission, it'll keep your weapons charged for another 10 hours of play or whatever. Wall of Storms will take us right the way up for the Master Spells. It's great at leveling destruction. And, she's got all the time in the world to use it as well. So it's not magically inefficient or anything. Boom. Shit myself then. A few of you guys commented on how little loot I pick up. It's just because of alchemy. If you want money, it's there straight away. So there's no need to haul everything back. Great critical charge. It's just awesome. It's going to get even more awesome. I love that perk so much that I've chained some combos together with it, which I'll get onto later. The limited max magicka is a bit of a problem sometimes, so you have to be careful how you run your spells to keep them efficient. I think I've currently got the Whitbane disease as well, so my regeneration's not as good as it could be. Too much playing with saber cats with animal allegiance. So I mean, this is what I like about Dwarven ruins, is all the soul gems that are already pre-filled. There's loads of them, and they just keep you going for ages. I realised I only had about 2 health potions left, and I thought it better to be a bit more prepared. So there is some spell juggling. A few people were talking about it. When you're running a character like this, there is a lot of menu hopping. I mean, it doesn't bother me as much as I think it bothers others. It doesn't bother me at all. I've never really, don't really let it get on my nerves. More gems. They're just awesome. If your weapons are ever low on charge, just hit up a Dwarven ruin for 20 minutes or so, and you'll be stocked for another 4 hours. And pretty much all my weapons are enchanted now, so I'm running them constantly and not running out. And if I do, you know, a quick trip to a merchant would top me up and it'd be fine. You know, 2 commons there and they'll completely recharge it.
I thought you said these things were sleeping.
So Stormfang's got what, 37 there, and we're going to look to increase that here just with a Fortify Destruction Potion. This is a good tactic on Draugr as well, where you can't poison them. That's for the health boost, not for the invisibility. And then Fortify Destruction as well, and you know, what's that brought us up to there? That must be pretty high now. 108, 69, you know, it's nearly 200 damage per hit. It's just temporary, but it'll get you through massive turmoil. And alchemy isn't even fully perked yet. Close. I bugged out there a little bit. That's me nipping off to eat some Chinese. I'm back now. fucking ghosts in here.
Shouldn't be here.
Those rare dwarven ruins without farmer to spoil the fun. So yeah, I do enjoy it. I don't know, anyone got through that gate on the right there? I've never been able to figure out how to get into there. I'm sure that must
Hear
open.
the lexicon.
And we're on the home straight. So you know, with Fortify Destruction, that's still doing pretty good damage with the potion. And Shock's not even fully perked yet either, so that's good going. Problem with wards is that you can't see where you're going, so you tend to walk into walls quite a bit. Shock will stop guardians from steaming you as well, which is pretty useful. Awesome, so I suppose now's a good time to have a little look at armour rating. So we're at 173 at the moment, and I always try and hit, I'm looking to get over 300 on most playthroughs just because of how damage reduction works. So that red spot there, that's the point I go getting out. I try and hit because that's when the curve's going to increase. It's also the reason why mage armor is so weak in Skyrim as well. If you follow that across, it's just offering no resistance at all. So with your hidden armor rating from your armor pieces on top of that as well, then we'll be popping wards and stone flesh and trying to hit the second part of that curve there as much as possible for to neutralise as much damage as we can. So we'll pop our level up in here now, and she only wears matching sets because she's fancy. That's 216, and with the lexicon 270 there. So that's getting much closer now to where we want to go. You know, we pop our flesh spell on top of that, and that's 330 now, and then our wards will take us a little bit more, and if we use a restoration potion, that'll take us even more than that, and cap armor rating temporarily. As you can see now, damage reduction is heaps better than it was. And then, you know, once we get wearing glass as well, full glass kit on, then we can make the ward much more valuable. Okay guys, and I think that's about it for now. See you soon.